I found something that's not going to be very good for me. I typed weird news into Google, found a bunch of weird sites. One of them was MSNBC's weird news site. They have the best stories!
Only one person found the super secret comic question yesterday. Go look for it.
Hello Empire, I am Jay.geebie and you are watching the Jay.geebie Show. I found way too many stories that I want to talk about today, so let's go ahead and jump in. The first of those stories is the amazing, the stupendous, the fabulous beer-drinking deer. Yes, this wonder of nature was introduced to beer and now barely drinks any water at all. It's up to 2 bottles of beer a day now, and who thought this was a good idea? I mean, I've heard of people filling their dog bowls with beer and watching what happens. My dog is totally drunk right now. But really? It's a freaking deer. And they're making it the first ever alcoholic deer. The only thing that could come of that is the deer getting drunk one night, hooking up with some doe. That was actually pretty funny. Getting her pregnant. Then all we have is another story of Bambi. That's how Bambi went, right? Alcoholic dad left him. Close enough. I have no idea what I'm talking about. A man has been arrested on cocaine trafficking charges. How? Well, the police found his super secret way of transporting drugs. There was about $100,000 worth of cocaine stuffed in a baloney. And that just proves that UPS, FedEx, and the US Postal Service are actually the best drug traffickers in the world. And they don't even know it. Alright, well this story kind of just weirds me out more than anything. I can't find any real information on this. Just a lot of places saying the same kind of vague things. Since August 2007, 9 feet have washed up on the shores of Washington State and British Columbia. 9. The most recent was found just a few days ago. It was on Whidbey Island in Washington State. 8 of the feet were in shoes, but this one wasn't. What does it all mean? Is there some serial killer out there who just loves to chop off feet and throw them in the water? Are these feet from people who just drowned at sea? They're decomposing, their limbs are falling off, they're washing ashore. Graphic, I know, sorry. But I can't figure it out, which is probably why I like this story. You can pretty much be your own detective here. Figure it out for yourself. What do you think is going on? If we know nothing else, we know that there's some really creepy guy out there who has the strangest foot fetish you've ever heard of. Allegedly. Moving on. You think you're having a bad day? Well, imagine you lost a painting. Imagine the painting wasn't yours. Imagine that painting was worth about $1.3 million. Imagine you lost that painting because you were so drunk. Are ya feeling a little bit better now? Because that's exactly what happened to James Carl Haggerty. Haggerty was hired to help sell the painting. After meeting with a potential buyer, he went to the bar and had a few too many drinks. Things got a little bit hazy, and he forgot where he put it. He's in the process of being sued right now. What's the worst part about the whole situation? He's being plastered all over the internet. He's a new poster child for irresponsible drinkers. How do you lose anything worth $1.3 million? I freak out when I don't know where I put my iPod. That's been lost and found a few times now. But at least he wasn't drunk enough to forget his keys or his cell phone. I hate it when that happens. Then you have to create some Facebook group called I Lost My Numbers, join now, give me yours. Yeah, because I'm gonna give anybody that wants to join that group my number. Plus, I never wanted you to have my number in the first place. I hate those things. And that was your random and irrelevant rant for the day. And in other weird news, I told you searching the internet is dangerous for me. In a story that I'm sure will somehow come out and be construed as racist, a white tiger cub in India has started changing. From the looks of things, evidently a tiger can change its stripes, because the white tiger cub has started to change color. And of course, what color would a white tiger change to? Orange, because that's the color of normal tigers? No, because then there wouldn't be a story there. It's black. That's right, the biggest nightmare of super conservative parent tigers out there everywhere. The fur of one of the cubs has changed almost completely to black. They're expecting that the cub will soon start talking in Ebonics, letting its fur sag below its waist, and eventually inevitably going to jail. However, the other 2 white cubs are already showing signs of jealousy, because of the black cub's obvious athletic advantage, success with female tigers, being all around cooler than them, and its huge, massive paws. That's so ridiculous. I have so many more stories to talk about, but it's already getting too long, so I have to stop there. Comment question. If you were trapped on an island and could only bring 3 things, what would they be? Thank you for watching Empire, and I will see you soon. Cliche YouTube phrase. Comment, rate, subscribe.